there, I'm Gary Foster and welcome back to the Socceroos version of What Price Victory. Today's game is another World Cup qualifying round, and we're away to Turkmenistan. Now, just having a look at Group 5, you can see that the Socceroos are 4 from 4, 22 goals for and 1 against. So we've consolidated ourselves at the top of the ladder, which I would expect. We dispatched Bahrain in the last game, and the surprise packet for me is North Korea. We beat them when we played them in the other round, but in the previous game. But as you can see down here, they've had some interesting results. So it looks as though the game against North Korea will be the defining game. So I'm not expecting Nepal to take any points off North Korea. As it is, we play North Korea in the final round. So we'll know exactly what we want or what we have to do, but the fact that we've beaten them in the first round and we've got a much better goal difference, I think we're looking pretty good. I'll go to the team selection. Okay, so the team is Matty Ryan in goal, Gersbach, Suter, Risdon and Reed in defence, Moy, Watts and McGree in midfield, De Silva and Goodwin our wide attacking players, and Jamie McLaren up front. So the expectation is that we be assertive. Don't like the favourites. Pick up where you left off last time. Another tunnel bloody interview. How important? Yes, it's always good to have someone to rely on. He's truly fantastic. Blah blah. Just try this on extended highlights at the moment, just hopefully to get a little bit of action. But if there's a landslide, we'll change it back. So first shot in anger across the bows. Okay, so keeping an eye on the North Korean game. Yeah, Socceroos got a free kick deep in their own defensive third. Up to Watson McGree. Drives forward. Where's Watts? Watts is on the inside. Goodwin. You're getting in your own way, guys. Wide out to Gersbach. Can he keep it in? Only just. Low ball to McGree. And pulls it back to the top of the box. I was toying with the idea of hitting early crosses rather than such an intricate sort of build-up, but I probably won't do that until we've gone on truly game. But De Silva's wasted a good opportunity there to put the Socceroos up. Turkmenistan. Deep free kick, but now McGree in a bit of space. Go himself. He's got McLaren in support. The yellow shirts are coming. Oh, that wasn't the option. All the support seemed to stop. He should have checked and came back in. Moy with a free kick. Lobbed into the box. Risdon up from the back. Reed, who stayed back. Okay. Good one on the ball, near post, and he's onside just. Okay. That long crossfield pass, I was about to say I didn't think that was the wisest play. But I'll keep those comments to myself. Yeah, that ball there. Kind of spectacular ball. It found Goodwin on on the charge, and the goalkeeper gave it away on the near post. Yeah, tight offside. No, it's not. A static defence with an attacker running. It's always going to look a lot worse than what it is, I think. Okay, Turkmenistan with the free kick. Moy on the ball. De Silva. McLaren. Okay, defensively we're looking good, but to be honest we haven't really been put under a great deal of pressure. Caleb Watts checks inside, and probably not a bullet-like shot. North Korea still drawing in their game against Nepal, which won't do their qualifying chances any good. Up to the far post to Jamie McLaren, and he heads it home. So 2-0. Okay, so Moy on the ball, McLaren lurking on the far post. Yeah, out-jumped his player. So Turkmenistan with a throw deep in their defensive third. Long ball up, but it's easily cut out by Suter. Goes back on the overlap. Through to Goodwin, early cross. Anyone coming through? No. Goodwin again. McGree. Oh, I didn't think he'd get that. The goal, that is. I thought the keeper had that covered. It wasn't what you'd actually call a powerhouse shot. Okay. Drop a little bit of praise on them. Yeah, let's just say it was placed well, shall we? Okay. So I might be changing this game back to key highlights at the moment. I just missed that result there. I thought I saw North Korea had gone ahead against Nepal. Right, all the yellow shirts are back. Oh, careful, there's a couple of green shirts. Okay, Gers back, half clearance, gets another chance. Okay, that could have been a little bit dicey, because the green shirts there had a little bit of space, but they just couldn't get the ball. Gers back, hemmed in, can he get a cross in? Okay, McGee on the ball, Goodwin, looking dangerous, but not to be. Socceroos obviously with a lot of possession as well. Little back heel there through to Gers back. Oh, shank. Wow. Very close to being offside. It was, I think. The AR had his flag up, so it's a shank of a shot anyway. Okay. Oh, good save. Matty Ryan called in really for the first time in earnest. Oh, shot across the bows. Turkmenistan just letting us know that they're not going to go away. North Korea and Nepal are still 0-0. Moy. Easily dealt with by the Turkmenistan defence. Yellow shirts back, which is always good to see. Long ball should be easily cut out. Goes back to McGree. And McGree with a lot of options. He's going to go out wide to the right. Yeah, except the right reads come in. Don't know why Reed checked in there. He was going to get the, if he was going to get the ball, let's see our attacking width. And pass into space so they can run onto it. More expressive. Standard tempo. Let's hit early crosses. So we've got down to the byline a few times and our crossing actually hasn't worked terribly well. And coming up to half time, got another little highlight. Work the ball into the box, do we? Just thought early crosses would do it. I'll ignore that for the moment. Haven't seen any wasteful shots from outside the box, not that were sort of part of the highlight anyway. And Moy gets the ball back in midfield. Okay. Okay, an early cross. Any cross. Wasn't to be. Okay, Suter with a very good defensive header. McLaren's come back, little 1-2 with Goodwin, who rips it into the net. Okay, so that should put the game to bed now. I was a little bit worried there at 3-0 when they had the ball, but Turkmenistan, they only just had that one shot in anger. So, but Suter with a good defensive header, goes back, little ball into McLaren, Goodwin cuts running and got a good ball back. So, that's worked out well. $17 shots to 8, although an XG of only 1.74. Okay, Matthew Ryan playing quite well, even though he hasn't had much to do. He's only had to save one shot, but that was a good save. Okay, so in the grand scheme of things, that's not too bad. So we'll be assertive and say I'm very happy, keep it up. And once again, probably be looking at replacements after 15-20 minutes just for fitness levels, but I don't want to break any of the players. North Korea's gone ahead against Nepal. Yeah, so that is. Well, I still don't know how North Korea can overtake us. I mean, we beat them in the first round. I think it was 3-1. So our goal difference is far and away a lot better. But here we go. They've gone to sleep at the back. Okay, so Karakick, bring him on, and keep Aaron Moy in mothballs. Okay, long ball out. So endeth the highlight. Okay, so Turkmenistan with a bit of room. Oh, good save by Matty Ryan. Refused to be beaten on the near post, which was good. That would have stung his hands. Goodwin, who's probably been the player of the match on the left. He's coming over to the right to see what happens, but he puts a poor ball through. goes back. We picked up a couple of yellow cards there, so that's a great shot from Goodwin. Yeah, I was just about to say those yellow cards down the bottom, they may have some impact on our next game if suspensions are going to come into it. But I'm pretty sure we've got enough in the tank to or quality in the squad to cover if there are any of those suspensions in the defensive unit. Goes back. Poor header. Turkmenistan can mount an attack here, but they're a little bit slow. And goes back, trying to win the ball back. Oh, Matty Ryan elected to punch that, did he? Not really sure why. Jamie McLaren, okay, do it. Have I made 3 subs? One. Didn't recall making the 3rd substitution. Anyway. Watts. Oh, he got it in. I was just about to say he'd put it wide. Maybe he put some natural curl on it. Okay, so don't need to see that. And I thought I'd promised to turn that down to key, so apologies for that. Let's rip through this particular game. As you can see, South Korea are dominating their group. South Korea tight in that group. Iran not having it all their own way. Uzbekistan and the UAE, they were going to be the top teams. Japan, not 100% record, but Japan and Saudi Arabia. Iraq and China there. Oh, okay. India putting themselves well in their group. Okay, so a hat trick to Craig Goodwin. Consolidates our position at the top of the table. Very happy with the result and the way that you played. Send the assistant. Okay, so on top of the tree, no real other big upsets. North Korea came good in the second half against Nepal. Singapore beating Kazakhstan. Thailand with a big win. Thailand with a big win over Qatar. That's interesting. South Korea over Vietnam. Okay, well, we won't worry about those other groups, but the main thing is here that Australia maintain their grip on this particular group. 5 games played with 3 to go. So with the game against North Korea, the last game, to be the all-important game. So I'm Gary Foster. Thank you very much for watching What Price Victory with this international twist. We'll catch up with you soon. All the best now.